Good morning. I'm still reporting on the coup. The most ridiculous banana republic style coups sometimes end in the murder of the chief of state of the toppled government. Well, check out what happened on Greg Kelly's 10 p.m. show last night on NewsMax.
I make decisions in this office based on the facts and the law. The law is completely nonpartisan. That's how decisions are made in every case.
Amazing that she kept a straight face during that. Fannie Willis, the DA down there in Fulton County, I believe lying through her teeth. She is a total political animal, indicting President Trump and those 18 or so other people who are, in my opinion, totally and completely innocent. What can we do about this? Well, our next guest is doing something about it. He's State Senator Colton Moore, Republican of Georgia, and he sent a letter to the governor of Georgia, Governor Kemp, and we got a big chunk of it right here, Senator. An emergency exists in the affairs of the state, requiring a special session to be convened to include, without limitation, the review and response to the actions of Fannie Willis, and it looks like an impeachment inquiry may be in the offing here. Senator Colton Moore, welcome to Newsmax. Thanks for being here.
Greg, thanks for having me.
So the response so far, your letter, very pointed. You're talking about impeachment. Where do things stand?
Well, I tell you what, citizens of Georgia could not be more excited. You see, their tax dollars are being used to fund this district attorney. And what is she doing with it? Complete political persecution. Charges so extreme that if they're found guilty, Georgia could give them the lethal injection and execute them. I mean, what a time to be alive.
Wait a second. Execution? I mean, technically speaking, they're eligible for execution?
Yes. That's the craziness that we live in right now. I mean, these gentlemen and ladies were exercising their First Amendment rights. Remember, it took 19 days to certify the elections in Georgia. They were using their First Amendment rights to inquire into the nature of this. What, do we really have election integrity? And then she charges them with false statements and caps it all with RICO charges. And because of those RICO charges, the death penalty could be the punishment.
Oh, wait. Oh, no kidding. I mean, I've never heard of anybody dying for not killing somebody, being executed. Look, I'm totally with you. I think this is,
yes.
I think that she definitely breached public trust here. And it's theoretical. It's just theoretical. Theoretically speaking, no one's going to be executed here, hopefully. All right.
Well,
so
we never thought they would be prosecuted, right?
You got that right. Yeah. All right. So tell us a little bit about the lay of the land. The people are upset, but you got Governor Kemp there, who has been known to, speak out of both sides of his mouth and play games here. What do you think he's going to do? Is he going to facilitate a possible impeachment of this woman?
Well, it's not going to be left up to him because we as a legislature, we have the power. We have the power to defund this district attorney. We also have the power to investigate this district attorney. And if it finds out that she's doing corrupt acts, we have the power to impeach her. Most importantly, first and foremost, we've got to defund this district attorney. And unfortunately, Republicans are just asleep at the wheel.
Let me ask you about Brad Raffensperger for a moment. I feel like I caught him in a couple of lies, quite frankly, in his book and elsewhere. What are your thoughts on him and his role in all of this?
Well, I mean, where does the blame lie? The consent order, the counting of the votes and not recognizing. I mean, I had constituents in my district during the 2020 election who were coming to me with proof that their relatives who had passed away were voting in the election, but yet all they say is, oh, there was only a couple dead voters, right? It took 19 days to certify the election. Anybody with any sense at all should question the election and the integrity of that election. And that's all of these 18 people plus Donald Trump were doing, and now they're being treated as political prisoners. That's why I'm taking action and encourage any other Georgian to do the same.
Very impressive, Senator Colton Moore. By the way, you got into politics at a young age, and you're still very young. You first were elected how old?
I was 24. I'm pretty sure that was the same age as Thomas Jefferson when he wrote the Declaration of Independence.
And my understanding is you're not yet 30?
Not yet 30. No, I'm only 29 years old, Greg, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life living in a state where we have a Gestapo district attorney. You know, I was talking to my mom after these indictments, and I said, I'm sick of the Facebook posts. I'm sick of the Twitter. It's time to take action. And she became concerned. She was worried about me taking action. And I said, Mom, this is the reason why I have to go take action, because no red-blooded American should live in fear about speaking out against political persecution like this.
Excellent. Excellent. Very quickly, what can we do? I don't hold office. I mean, you know, I'm doing my thing, but what can people do out there? What can people do?
Well, to help me in my fight, you can certainly go to my website, coltonmoore.com, COLTONMOORE.com. You know, if you live in Georgia, pick up your cell phone, call your state representative, call your senator, and say, I demand you take action. Stop with the Facebook post. Call for the special session. We need to investigate. We need to defund this district attorney ASAP.
It's interesting. A lot of politicians out there, they put something online. They think their work is done. It takes follow-up and follow-through.
Yeah, we have a job to do. That's our job as a legislature.
Keep it up, sir. Many, many thanks.
Thank you, Greg.
State Senator Colton Moore. To be continued, and we'll be right back.
I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of world freedom. Good day.